Wow, it's like we just did this. But now it's for real. Well, I tell you what, November's for real. You folks stoked up about November? It's unbelievable what's going on in this country, and I see the signs out here. After November 2nd, will someone please explain to the media what just happened? See, they don't see this coming. We see it coming, folks. I've been alive 50 years, and I have never seen the country so frightened. I've never seen the people so upset. I've never seen the people so concerned. It has nothing to do with race. It has everything to do with the ideology of our President of the United States. It doesn't matter what color he is. It doesn't matter what planet he's from. It doesn't matter whether he's actually a citizen or not. It is all about the ideology. But the people on the other side, they would love to paint the Tea Party as a racist organization. They tried to make Sarah Palin the figurehead of the Tea Party and then try to destroy her. They can't do it. There is no leader of this movement. This movement is leaderless, but it is not rudderless. We are the same folks, the same type folks that were behind the American Revolution. It had no leader, and I said that, and the guy said, "What are you talking about?" "Oh, yeah, George Washington." George Washington was not the leader of the American Revolution. God, what? He was the leader of the armed forces once we went to war with Britain. Yeah. But the movement that led up to it had people like Paul Revere and Thomas Jefferson, John Adams, Madison, all these folks that got together in different parts of the country, and they were angry. And the thing about it is, they were angry over a lot less than we're angry over right now. I mean, taxes relatively then were low compared to what they are now. The government is out of control, and we must get control of it once again. Now, we as a country are at a crossroad. And we've looked down this road. We've actually been a few miles down this road of socialism. We've got the TARP, we got the bailouts, we got the bank bailouts, we got the car manufacturer bailouts. And then Barack Obama saying yesterday that the people don't want to spend see the risky behavior on Wall Street and then see that they've got to bail them out. We don't mind the risky behavior on Wall Street, we just don't want to bail them out. And as look, it's all about risk. If you're going to do something worth doing, there is risk involved. Don't take the risk out of capitalism, you take capitalism out of the system. There is risk inherent in capitalist system. You start a business, you may make it, you may not. What we don't want is somebody doing something and knowing if they don't make it, that we will have to pick up the pieces for them. That's not what this country was built on. But it was also not built on a governor being put on your success. And what the president now is doing is going into Wall Street and saying, well, we're going to cap your salaries, we're going to cap this, we're going to cap that, we're going to control your health care, we're going to control your life. That's not what this country was set up to be. This country was set up to be as much as you possibly can be, as rich as you possibly can be. And what happens is the richest nations on earth are the most giving. We do more to help Haiti. We do more to help the tsunami victims. Anytime there is a disaster anywhere in the world, America is the first one that comes running. And that's because of our capitalist system. What you have in places like France and other places like this, they expect the government to take care of all these folks, just like they take care of them. So they don't care about being altruistic. They don't care about giving their donations to charity. All they care about is the government taking care. What happens is the government sucks the life out of these people. And all they do, they're not living, they're just existing. Well, it's time for America to start living once again. You've heard me talking about this, other talk show hosts talking about this, the stats that came out this past week from the studies on the recent tax information that we have available to us. 47% of the people out there aren't paying taxes at all today. 47% are not paying taxes. 40% are not only not paying taxes, they're getting money back from the government in the earned income tax credit. It's time to abolish the earned income tax credit. If you don't earn it, you don't get it. You don't get a rebate unless you baited. You don't get a refund unless you funded. It is ridiculous that we open up a whole new welfare system for people come tax time. Here's another interesting stat for you. The top 10% now pay 73% of the income tax. The top 10% of wage earners pay 73% of the income tax. So you got the bottom 47, 48% who aren't paying any taxes at all. And then you've got the 40% who are getting money back from the government. It's another welfare program. We can't really tie down how much it is. We had a figure yesterday, it was $36 billion. They think probably it's much higher than that on tax day. So now we have come to a situation where those of us who are the productive members of society are now becoming the minority in society. And once that happens, game over. Right. Once that happens, when you've got 50% plus one of the American population out there that is getting something from the government instead of giving something to the government, then they can vote anything and everything they want to. They can vote away your entire livelihood. And that's where we're heading with all this. Right. I'm going to leave you with a thought of mine, and this is a radical thing. The mainstream media folks are here. They're going to pick up on this and think that I've lost my mind. But I think we've come to a point now that if you don't pay taxes, you don't vote.
Come on!
If you do not have a vested interest in this country, and your only interest in this country is what you can get from it, then stay away from the polling booth, will you? We are poised for a wonderful awakening in November. We are poised to take this country back, but it's going to mean all of you multiplying. You are just the tip of the spear. You are the ones that are out there that can spread the words. We need you to get out there and not only vote, but bring people to the polls. And people that think like you, that want to take this country back, that want to see this country prosperous, that want to see us taken off this path to socialism and put back on the path to righteousness and capitalism. And that's what this country is all about. Let me tell you something. This country is a capitalist country. And the United States and capitalism are joined at the hip. If you are anti-capitalist, you are anti-American. All these folks who say, well, we need a nice American socialist system. No, you want to destroy this country, and we're not going to stand for it. Am I right? Then, my friends, go forth and multiply between now and November. Thank you.